Did you know your body can start losing up to 8% of muscle every decade after 40, and even faster after 60? After 60, your muscles don't just get weaker, they shrink, even if you eat well and stay active. But there's one simple daily habit that can flip the switch and help you feel strong like you did at 40 again. Most people have no idea it exists. Hi, I'm so glad you're here. If you're over 60 and feeling like your muscles aren't as strong as they used to be, you're not alone. But here's the good news. There's just one simple daily habit that can help restore your muscle strength so you feel more independent, active, and vibrant. In this video, I'll share what that habit is, why it works, and how you can start today. If that sounds helpful, consider subscribing. We're in this together. You eat right, you stay active, but still feel weaker, more tired, and less steady? Ever wonder why that happens? Here's the thing. Even if you're doing everything right, eating your veggies, getting your steps in, your muscles still might be shrinking, and it's something most people don't even realize. After 60, your body starts losing muscle at a faster rate than before, and it's not just because you're getting older. There's a process called sarcopenia. It's the natural loss of muscle mass that happens with aging. But here's the catch. It's not just about lifting weights or running marathons. Picture this. You wake up and get ready to start your day. Maybe it's harder to stand up from the couch or take the stairs. You might even feel your legs wobbling when you go for a walk. It's frustrating, right? You've been doing your best, but your muscles are slowly losing their strength. That's what sarcopenia does to you, silently. The more muscle you lose, the more you struggle with everyday tasks, like bending down to pick something up or even carrying your groceries. Simple fix. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be this way. You don't need to overhaul your entire routine. The secret is simple. Start moving your muscles every morning. Even just 10 minutes of light resistance exercises can help activate those muscle fibers and tell your body, hey, I'm still here. Let's work together. This can be as easy as doing some gentle squats, arm lifts, or even walking around the house for a bit. Anything that gets your muscles engaged. And don't worry, this doesn't mean lifting heavy weights or doing intense workouts. It's about staying consistent with small movements. Benefit. The result? More strength, more confidence, and more freedom in your body. You'll feel more steady on your feet, have more energy for the day ahead, and even sleep better because your body is getting the movement and nutrition it needs. It's the kind of habit that can give you back that sense of vitality you might be missing. Let's keep going. This next part might surprise you. It's about the role of protein in all of this. Ever wonder if you're getting enough of it at the right time? We'll dive into that soon. You might not realize this, but it's not just about how much you move. It's also about when you move and what you eat. Are you unknowingly missing the mark on both? The insight, when it comes to muscle strength, inactivity is a major player. And here's something a lot of people don't know. It's not just about skipping workouts. If you're sitting for long periods, even if it's just relaxing at home, your muscles aren't being used the way they need to be. And when you pair that with poor protein timing, eating all your protein in one meal, it's a double whammy for your muscles. Your body needs regular movement and a steady supply of protein to repair and rebuild. Real-life relevance. Let's take a look at a typical day. Maybe you're enjoying a quiet afternoon reading or watching TV. And while you're relaxing, your muscles are actually staying in a rest state for too long. If you're not actively moving, even just for a few minutes, your muscles don't get the signal to stay strong. Now, imagine you only eat your protein at dinner. That long gap between meals means your muscles don't get the support they need throughout the day. Picture this. You're sitting down to a nice meal at night, but by then, your muscles have already started to weaken. And if you don't move enough during the day, you're just adding to problem. This cycle can leave you feeling tired, stiff, or less steady on your feet. Simple fix. So what can you do? The good news is it doesn't take much. First, break up those long sitting sessions. Even just 5 to 10 minutes of standing or light stretching every hour will send your muscles the message to stay strong. Next, make sure you're spreading your protein intake out over the day. A small serving at breakfast, lunch, and dinner can do wonders. The goal is to keep your muscles getting regular support and not overloading them in just one meal. Benefit. These small adjustments can make a huge difference. By getting a little movement in each day and distributing your protein intake, you'll feel more energized, steadier on your feet, and more confident doing the activities you love. You'll also find that your muscles will start to feel more responsive and less sore after daily tasks. It's the kind of change that will help you feel younger and more capable again. Let's keep going. This next tip might surprise you. It's about the timing of when you take care of your body and how a simple tweak could supercharge your results. The one daily habit, 10-minute morning muscle activation. What if I told you that just 10 minutes in the morning could help you move better all day and even sleep better at night? The insight: as we age, our muscles need a little more encouragement to wake up and stay active. Overnight, your body's been still for hours. Your joints stiffen, your circulation slows, and your muscles go into rest mode. If you start your day by sitting, staying inactive, or skipping movement altogether, your body carries that sluggishness into the rest of the day. But when you activate your muscles within the first hour of waking, you trigger a powerful response. Your blood flows better, your posture improves, and your nervous system sends stronger signals to your muscles. It's like flipping a switch that says, "Okay, body, let's move today." Real-life relevance. Picture this. You wake up feeling stiff, your back's a little tight, your knees feel locked up, and even walking to the bathroom feels like a chore. That's more common than you think. And it's your body's way of asking for a gentle warm-up. And here's the thing. Skipping this step leads to more stiffness later, slower balance reactions, and a greater risk of falls, even if you're eating well or staying active later in the day. The first few minutes set the tone. Simple fix. So what's the one daily habit? A 10-minute morning muscle activation routine. Nothing intense. Just a simple flow of movements like leg lifts, shoulder rolls, marching in place, or gentle stretches. You can do it while waiting for the kettle to boil, or even before you get dressed. Even light resistance bands or seated stretches count. The goal isn't to work out, but to wake up your muscles and joints in a safe, supportive way. Benefit: even just 10 minutes a day could boost your balance, reduce pain, and give you more energy for the rest of the day. You'll find that walking feels smoother, your steps feel lighter, and you feel more confident doing everyday things, from grocery shopping to gardening. And over time, you might even notice you're standing taller, sleeping better, and feeling more like yourself again. Let's keep going. This next tip adds a little extra power to that morning routine, and it's something most people completely overlook. Why morning matters more than you think. Ever notice how your body feels heavier and stiffer in the morning, like it's moving through molasses? There's a real reason for that. After a full night of rest, your muscles and joints are at their most inactive. Blood flow is reduced, your ligaments are tighter, and your nervous system hasn't warmed up yet. It's almost like your entire body is running in low power mode. And here's something most people don't realize. Your first movements of the day shape how your body performs for the next 12 hours. If your muscles stay cold and idle, you stay sluggish. But if you spark just a little movement early on, you tell your body, it's time to be strong and steady today. Real-life relevance. Picture this. You wake up and feel stiff just walking to the kitchen. You sit down for breakfast, maybe stay seated while reading or watching TV. And before you know it, your body feels locked up. Then when you do move, it's harder than it should be. That morning inertia builds momentum in the wrong direction. But if you give your body even a few minutes of light, intentional movement first thing, everything shifts. Your muscles warm up, your balance sharpens, your posture straightens. You're more energized, more present, and more independent the rest of the day. Simple fix. Here's the simple shift. Don't wait until later to move. Just 5 to 10 minutes of gentle activation, like seated knee lifts, ankle rolls, or standing stretches, can flip your system into go mode. You don't need equipment. You don't need to break a sweat. You just need a little routine that tells your muscles it's time to wake up. Benefit: even this small change can lead to stronger legs, steadier walking, and less joint pain as the day goes on. You'll feel more confident moving around your home, more motivated to stay active, and even your digestion and mood can improve. The morning is your foundation, and when you start strong, your whole day benefits. Let's keep going. The next tip adds a little fuel to this morning habit, And it starts with what's on your plate. What happens if you skip it? What if I told you that doing nothing, even for just one day, could start to undo the strength you've worked so hard to build? Your muscles are like a bank account. Every time you move, stretch, or use them, you're making a little deposit. But when you skip that daily habit, especially in the morning, your body quietly starts making withdrawals. And here's the surprising part. After age 60, your muscles can start shrinking after just 2 to 3 days of inactivity. That's called muscle atrophy, and it happens faster than most people think. Even if you feel fine, real-life relevance. You might have felt it in your knees, that extra effort just to get out of the chair, or the stiffness when stepping out of bed that seems to last longer each week. Maybe you skip your morning movement one day because you're tired. Then the next day, it's harder to get going. Before you know it, your legs feel weaker, your balance is off, and everyday things, like walking up steps or getting groceries, feel just a little more exhausting. It doesn't happen all at once, but day by day it adds up. Simple fix. Here's the good news. You don't need to do a full workout to stay strong. Just 10 minutes a day of light activation, simple movements, some balance work, even stretching, can signal your body to hold on to that precious muscle. The key is consistency. Even if it's just a few minutes while the kettle boils or while brushing your teeth, that signal keeps your strength alive. Benefit when you stay consistent. You keep your legs stronger, your joints looser, your energy up. You'll notice steadier walking, more freedom doing chores, and fewer of those oof moments when standing, bending, or reaching. It's a small act, but it protects your independence one morning at a time. Let's keep going, because the next part is where we feed those muscles the fuel they've been craving, and most seniors miss it without realizing. Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, I don't feel like myself anymore? That quiet ache in your back, the slower steps, it can start to feel like aging is taking over your identity. Here's what most people never talk about. Feeling old isn't just about the number on your birthday cake. It's often a direct response from your body. When your muscles weaken and your energy dips, your brain actually starts to adjust how young or capable you feel. Why? Because your body and your mind are deeply connected. Loss of muscle sends a subtle message to your brain. We can't do what we used to. And over time, you might stop trying. Real-life relevance. You might catch yourself saying things like, I used to love gardening, but it's too much now. Or, I guess I just have to accept it. I'm getting old. But that feeling, that slow fading of motivation or confidence, often starts because the body isn't being activated. When we stop moving, we start retreating, emotionally, socially, and physically. Simple fix. Just 10 minutes of gentle movement each morning can shift that entire story. It's not about pushing hard. It's about sending your brain the message. Hey, we're still here. We're still strong. We're still showing up. Something as simple as standing leg lifts while holding the counter or a bit of stretching in the sunlight. It wakes up your body and your spirit follows. Benefit. The result? You'll feel more like yourself again. More balanced, more hopeful, more in control of your day. It builds a sense of confidence, capability, and calm, and it shows up in every part of your life. Let's keep going, because now we're getting to something that could truly reignite your strength from the inside out. You probably heard of protein, but not like this. How to do the habit step by step. Ever feel overwhelmed by routines that promise too much? You don't need fancy equipment or a gym. Just one gentle daily habit, done right, can wake your muscles up like they're 40 again. When you move your body first thing in the morning, you're not just stretching, you're switching on something powerful inside, muscle activation. This gets your circulation flowing, signals your muscles to wake up, and tells your brain, I'm ready for the day. It's like flipping a switch from rest mode to let's go. Think about it. How many mornings do you wake up stiff? Maybe even a little foggy in the head. That slow start can ripple into the whole day. Lower energy, more soreness, less motivation. But when you gently activate your muscles early, your body starts responding better, with more strength, balance, and energy. Simple fix, step-by-step routine. Let me walk you through a simple 10-minute morning muscle activation. You can start tomorrow, right from home. Gentle seated marching, 2 minutes. Sit on a sturdy chair, feet flat. Slowly lift one knee, then the other like a marching rhythm. This wakes up your hip flexors, thighs, and balance system. Standing leg raises, 2 minutes. Hold onto the back of the chair. Slowly lift one leg out to the side, then switch. This activates your glutes and strengthens your stabilizers. Key for walking safely. Wall push UPS, 2 minutes. Stand facing a wall, arms out. Do slow push-ups using the wall as resistance. Great for upper body and core, without straining joints. Ankle circles and toe lifts, 2 minutes. While seated, rotate your ankles slowly, then lift your toes off the ground, hold and release. Boosts circulation and supports joint flexibility. Deep breathing with shoulder rolls, 2 minutes. Stand or sit tall. Take 3 deep breaths and roll your shoulders back and down with each exhale. This calms your nervous system and resets posture for the day. Benefit: even just 10 minutes a day can help. Reduce stiffness and fall risk. Build strength gradually. Boost mood and motivation. Improve sleep and digestion later in the day. And the best part? It's simple. You're not pushing hard. You're just staying in motion. Let's keep going, because now we'll talk about how to make this habit stick, even on tough or tired days, and how to actually look forward to it. Why it works. The science in simple words. Ever wonder why your muscles seem to shrink? Even if you're eating well and staying active? The truth is, it's not your fault, it's biology. But there's good news. As we age, especially after 60, our muscles don't respond the same way they used to. This is called anabolic resistance. It means your body becomes a little slower at turning protein and movement into muscle. So even if you're eating enough or moving now and then, your muscles need an extra nudge, a clear daily signal to stay strong. That's where morning muscle activation comes in. Just 10 minutes of gentle, consistent movement helps wake up the muscle building process. You're telling your body, hey, we're still using these muscles. Don't let them go. Real life relevance. You might have noticed it in your arms feeling weaker, legs tiring faster, or clothes fitting loose in the wrong places. It's not just age, it's underused muscle. And the less you use them, the faster they shrink. But the opposite is also true. Use them daily, even gently, and they respond. Simple fix. Just a short morning routine, like we showed earlier, works as a daily spark for your muscle cells. Pair that with some protein, even a simple boiled egg or Greek yogurt, and you just kick-started muscle repair for the whole day. Benefit: this habit helps you strengthen your legs and arms, move with more balance and control, energize and steady by mid-morning. At night, your body loves routines. Even just 10 minutes a day can slow and even reverse the quiet muscle loss that steals your independence. Let's keep going, because now I'll show you how to lock this habit in, even if you're not a morning person, and how to make it feel natural, not like a chore. Would you like that next step written out as well? Still with me? Let's pause and reflect. Quick question. When was the last time you got up in the morning and felt strong? Not just awake, but steady on your feet, light in your joints, ready for the day? Body explains simply. If that feeling seems like a distant memory, it's not because you've done something wrong. It's simply that your muscles need a little daily reminder to stay alive and active. And mornings? They're the most powerful time to give that reminder, because your body's fresh, focused, and ready to respond. Picture this. You get up and reach for your tea or coffee, but your hands feel a little shaky, or your knees creak as you stand. That's your body saying, help me wake up, help me move. And the right habit, just 10 minutes long, can shift that completely. Even something as gentle as leg raises at the bedside, arm stretches while you breathe, or a walk to the kitchen with purpose can reactivate the parts of you that are quietly shutting down. And yes, pair it with a protein-rich breakfast, and you just hit the daily reset button on muscle strength. That one habit you're learning here today, it can bring back things you thought were gone. Easier movement, better balance, less fear of falling, and a deeper sense of confidence in your body again. So if you're still here, you're already ahead of most people your age. Clapping hands, you're showing up for your health. And that's something to feel proud of. Let's keep going, because the next part is where you'll learn exactly how to make this habit stick, even on your busiest or most tired mornings. You don't want to miss this. Long-term rewards most seniors never hear about. What if I told you the real gift of building muscle in your 60s isn't just strength but freedom? Most people think muscle is just for bodybuilders or athletes. But for you, it can be the secret to living independently, longer than you ever thought possible. When you do gentle muscle-activating movements daily, especially in the morning, you're not just preserving strength. You're sending a message to your entire body. We're staying active. We're staying sharp. Your metabolism improves, your balance gets steadier, and your brain gets better blood flow. Picture this. You're able to get in and out of bed without needing help, walk up steps without clutching the railing, pick up your grandchild without a second thought. These little wins add up. And they're not just physical, they're emotional. They restore confidence and dignity in everyday life. Keep practicing that one daily 10-minute morning movement, the same one we've been talking about. It doesn't need to be fancy. A chair stretch, marching in place, light resistance bands. Consistency is what unlocks the rewards. Stick with this for 3 months, and here's what you might notice. Better posture, fewer nighttime aches, stronger steps and fewer stumbles. And yes, a surprising boost in mental clarity and mood. Because when your muscles are active, so is your life. Let's keep going, because the next part is all about how you can track your progress, even without fancy tools or apps. You'll love how simple and encouraging it is. So, what's really stopping you from feeling stronger, more confident, and more in control of your body? You've made it this far, and that already tells me something important. You care about your health, your independence, and your future. And that matters more than you know. What's happening in the body, every time you move your muscles, even just gently, you're not just fighting off weakness. You're building something. Tiny fibers repair, circulation improves, hormones balance, and over time, that consistent care becomes a difference between decline and vitality. You might have felt it in your knees when getting out of a chair, or in your arms when lifting groceries. These are the little signs your body is asking for just a little help. And now, you have the simplest tool, a 10-minute daily habit that requires no gym, no equipment, and no pressure. So tomorrow morning before coffee, before distractions, take just 10 minutes for you. Stretch, march, breathe, activate. Let your body know we're not done yet. We're just getting started. Even just 7 days from now, you might feel lighter on your feet, less stiff when waking up, more you again. And in 30 days, you'll wonder why you didn't start sooner. If this spoke to you and you're ready to take that first step, hit the like button to let us know you're in. Subscribe for more easy, doable tips made just for you. And if you know a friend, sister, or neighbor who could use this kind of encouragement, go ahead and share this video. You could change their life today. Let's do this together.